this realistic approach that I think we can all connect to, whether it's commentary or just poking fun at things that are classic cliches in these types of movies, like having choreographed, synchronized dancing in the middle of a public place. How does everyone know the dance moves? I don't know. Hey guys, it's Kristen, and today we're talking about the new film Isn't It Romantic, starring Rebel Wilson, Adam Devine, Liam Hemsworth, and Priyanka Chopra. The story follows Rebel Wilson as Natalie, who's a New York architect. When she was growing up, she really loved romantic comedies, but was told that happy endings like that weren't for girls like her by her mother, and she's since come to hate them. And Natalie just has this life now where she's very underappreciated, she oftentimes feels invisible. That is until a blow to the head transports her to her own romantic comedy world, complete with every rom-com trope you can imagine, from a gorgeous wardrobe to a huge apartment to the perfect gay BFF to guide her. Natalie wants to get out of this rom-com, but the only way out is to continue the story. So will she end up with the swoon-worthy Australian millionaire or the lovable and goofy best friend? One of the things that makes this film enjoyable is their ability to poke fun at romantic comedies, but also kind of embrace what makes them so fun. And they have this realistic approach that I think we can all connect to, whether it's commentary or just poking fun at things that are classic cliches in these types of movies, like slow motion running, or trying to break up someone's wedding, or having female rivalries for no reason, or having choreographed, synchronized dancing in the middle of a public place. How does everyone know the dance moves? I don't know. We're gonna kind of get into a little bit of spoilers coming up here, but one of the things that I really loved about this film was the message. I really enjoyed that they didn't make this film about Rebel Wilson being a bigger girl. I felt like that in itself was groundbreaking representation for plus-size women in romantic comedies. It felt like it was kind of like, some women are bigger. Who cares? They can still love themselves. They can still find love. I think they did make like a couple of jokes, but overall I felt like this story wasn't about a girl who was like, oh, I need to lose weight to be happy, or oh, I need to find a guy who will accept me despite my size. It felt like it was more of this story about a real girl who, found romantic comedies unrealistic and who, in general, was just kind of living under the radar and not really believing in herself. I really appreciated that that's where the story went. So I really loved that after experiencing this whole rom-com world, she was able to find confidence in herself and see her own self-worth and love herself. And I think that focusing a story on self-love made it so that she was able to love someone else as well. I also thought it was really cool that we got to see Rebel Wilson and Adam Devine star in another movie together. They kind of played on and off love interests in the Pitch Perfect movies. It just felt like this really fun insidery nod to fans to have them, starring in this film together. But at the same time, I do think that this film felt like it sped by really, really quickly. And while it was still enjoyable, I didn't think that they took enough advantage of the main actors that they had in this film. It just felt like they were skimming the surface of what they could bring to the table. That could have been like a choice, to kind of show that sometimes in romantic comedies they don't really kind of dive into some of these characters like Liam Hemsworth's and Priyanka Chopra's. Like maybe those characters are meant to kind of be more superficial, and that makes sense there. But I do feel like I would also have loved them to dive even more into Rebel Wilson and Adam Devine's characters as well. It just felt very surface level to me, like everything went by so quickly and I was like, the movie's over already? Oh, okay. And I don't know if I really felt as strong of a connection to the film as I was hoping to. But I definitely still enjoyed the movie. I think there was a lot of fun references, and I think Rebel Wilson did a really great job of being that kind of like relatable person that's like, I'm in a rom-com, what is going on? And just commenting on those situations that honestly don't really make sense. The one thing I would have loved to see though is the makeover montage. I know that that's something that they kind of glossed over. They didn't really do any montages, but that's the one that I love. It doesn't have to be anything crazy, just her trying on outfits, and I think that the montage in romantic comedies and teen comedies are always so much fun. I would love to know what you guys thought about Isn't It Romantic? Make sure to leave a comment down below and let me know. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it and click that subscribe button because I come out with new videos every week. See ya!